Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Dhodi. Today the topic of my presentation 14 Principles of Henry Fayol. Introduction. A principle refers to a fundamental truth. It establishes cause and effect relationship between two or more variables under given situation. They serve as a guide to thought and action. These principles are derived on the basis of observation and analysis by conducting experimental studies. Division of labor. Stress on the specialization of jobs. Work of kind must be divided and allotted to various persons. Simpler and result in efficiency. Helps the individual in acquiring speed, accuracy in his performance. Specialization lead to efficiency and economy in spheres of business. Authority and responsibility. Coexisting. Authority is given to person, he should also be made responsible. He should also have concern authority if anyone made responsible. Authority refers to the right superiors. Responsibility means obligations for the performance of the job assigned. Unit of command. Subordinate Unit of command. A subordinate should receive order and be accountable to only boss at a time. A subordinate should not receive instruction from more than one person. Dull subordinates should be avoided. The enterprise a disciplined, stable, and orderly extends harmonious relationship between superior and subordinate. Line of authority. It refers to a formal line of authority which moves from highest to the lowest rank in a straight line. This chain must be followed in strict manner. It means each communication must move from top to bottom and vice versa in a straight line. The important condition here is that no step should be overlooked during communication. Centralization, centralization of authority at the top level. Decentralization, disposal of decision-making authority to all the levels of organization. Increases the role of subordinate is decentralization and decreases the role of subordinate is centralization. Unity of direction. One head, one plan. Related activities should be grouped together. Efforts of all the members of the organization should be directed towards common goal. Without unity of direction, unity of action cannot achieve. Unity command is not possible without unity of direction. Equity. The management principle of equity often occurs in the core values of an organization. According to Henry Fayol, employees must be treated kindly and equally. Employees must be in the right place in the organization to do things right. Order. Concern with proper and systematic arrangement of things and people. Arrangement of things is called material order. Arrangement of people is called social order. Material order should be safe, appropriate, and specific place for every article. Social order, selection and appointment of most suitable person on the suitable job. Encouraged to take initiative in the work assigned to them. Initiative action without being asked to do. Management should provide opportunity to its employees, helps in developing an atmosphere of trust. Enjoy working in the organization because it adds to their zeal and energy. Suggest improvement in formulation and implementation of place discipline, sincerity, obedience, respect of authority, and observation of rules and regulation of the enterprise. Subordinates should respect their superiors and obey their order. Smooth running of the enterprise. Subordinate but also on the part of management. Discipline can be enforced if good superior, clear and fair agreement with workers. Remuneration of personnel paid to the workers should be fair of the efforts. Satisfaction on the both employer and employees determined on the basis of cost of living, workers and etc. Provision of other benefits such as free education, medical and residential facilities to workers. Management creates harmonious relationship and pleasing atmosphere of work. General interest over individual interest. An organization is much bigger than the individual. As far as possible, reconciliation should be achieved between individual and group interests. Case of conflict, individual must sacrifice for bigger interests. In order to achieve this attitude, employees should be honest and sincere. Proper and regular supervision of work. Spirit the corps. It refers to team spirit. Inspires workers to work harder. Interest of undertaking in the long run. The manager should reinforce team spirit. Spirit the corps. Following steps should be undertaken. Proper coordinate should be encouraged to develop informal relationship among themselves. Thank you.